equivalent of a visual rain.
Oh yeah.
This dress looks so good against this wood.
Did you?
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say.
You probably think tripping. I think you should walk in from there.
Alright, so thumbnail. Are we gonna do?
Hook so that we can open it.
It doesn't have to be open for the thumbnail,
Oh yeah, duh.
but that's okay. Let's see how they look. So I'm gonna be like this, sort of like, sweet versus dry.
Common question.
The short answer to the long-winded thing you're about to suffer through is that sweetness, it really just comes down to the amount of sugar in it. So, like, this might smell really fruity and smell really sweet, but the actual amount of residual sugar in here is like not even a quarter of what's in here. And this, so you think you're smelling sweetness, and you're getting a little bit of sweetness, but you're also getting a lot of acidity, and that balances it out.
Yeah.
But it's still, you're also getting acidity in here. There's definitely a citric acid in here, but it's the amount of sugar. There's citric acid in here too. So it's all about the amount of sugar, and your taste buds perceive that sweetness. And so, like, it's a chemical reaction.
So what wine would be good for someone that does not want sugar?
Dry as possible. Ultra brut champagne.
All right.
Okay, or a dry white wine, or dry. And dry, wines really don't have that much sugar. They have very little carbs. Until you drink like 2 bottles and eat crackers. Okay, so we are comparing let me see. What if we did a little, no, we don't like when I lean back, right? That's not good. So posture and, okay.
Maybe gesture towards the Sprite.
Let's see what we feel. I just have to keep myself tucked in. Oh, I like looking at the Sprite. You're right, that's cute. Oh, that's kind of cute. I think you got some good ones. How about 5 more just to be safe?
That's a number.
Sorry. And all right, that's good. Sorry, I moved around a lot. See, my eyes should say, yes, come to this YouTube channel to masturbate, but stay for the wine lesson. Because that's really what people, I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube, people,
They're so weird on there.
there's so much going on. Okay, do you want to just shoot the intro while we're here?
Totally.
Why not, right? I'm in the mood.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, is that what we were planning on anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know
And the
why.
hook, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna crack the Sprite. I have one chance.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Not on camera?
no, on camera. I'm just getting it ready. So I don't
Okay.
break my nail. Okay. Today I'm gonna crack it. Let's see. Will you turn the monitor around so I can see how?
Yeah.
I mean, there's more Sprite in the fridge. I just don't want to waste too many of their Sprites. But if we have to, we'll redo it. I mean, the crack we can stop.
Crack, we can stop.
Like the crack, sorry, the Sprite. The cracking open of the can.
Yes.
Like we could get that crack, like, whoosh, and I'll pause. I won't start talking immediately. I'll like crack it. Because you can always, you can tighten the space between the, like if you wanted me to go, whoosh, today's episode is short and sweet, just like me. Well, most of the time. What's the rest of that line? Most of the time. Stay here for some sugar. Today's episode is all, stay here for some sugar.
Let me line it up and I'll flip the monitor.
Is this in the scene?
Yeah.
You're like, yes. I actually stay here for some sugar. Today's episode is all about today's date. video is all about sweet versus dry wine. So I'm gonna crack it open. I'm gonna go. Whoosh. Today's episode is short and sweet, just like me. Most of the time. Most of the time. Most of the time. Most of the time.
Sometimes I'm taller than the table. Okay. That's what you look like there.
Oh, I saw. Short and sweet, just like me. Most, I can pause. Just like me. Most of the time. Stay here for some sugar. Today's video is all about sweet versus dry wine. All right, are you ready? We have more Sprite, so worst case scenario, we can redo it. I'm hoping to get a good loud sound though. I'm probably going to react with my whole face and body when it cracks open, so be ready.
Okay.
Just saying. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Today's episode is short and sweet, just like me. Most of the time. Stay here for some sugar. Today's episode is all about sweet versus dry wines.
Yeah.
That was good.
Do you want me to do the part again with stay here, like,
Yeah, you
after
can do
I cracked it?
everything after the crack. You can redo that.
Crack.
Put it in there.
That was a good crack.
It fits perfectly.
Whoosh. Okay. Today's episode is short and sweet, just like me. Well, most of the time. Stay here for some sugar. Today's video is all about sweet versus dry wines.
Cool.
One more time? We got
Sure.
it. We gotta make sure your wife laughs at it.
I know.
Okay.
Little flippy. Gonna fly off.
Sorry.
For this, we can, as soon as she's done with that, we can take this and probably, the flag's a little.
Remember, they're coming to masturbate and staying for the wine education. This is how we corner the market. This is the dark web. The dark web.
Okay.
How's that look?
Try not to flippity flip.
No flipping. Polyphenol molecules exist all throughout the plant world. In leaves, in bark, in dark-skinned berries. Polyphenols are, oh shit, okay. They are present. Okay, I'm getting there. I might stop in the middle of, I might stop after all kinds of fruit, okay? We'll see. Polyphenol molecules exist all through the plant world. In leaves, in bark, in dark-skinned berries. Pause. Coffee, tea, dark chocolate. Okay. They are present in tea, chocolate, coffee, and in the seeds, stems, and skins of grapes.
Good.
Was that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. If you've been following along with us, you might have brought a Riesling from the Moselle region of Germany. These Rieslings have a very distinctive mineral note. Good, okay. Now, minerals are more difficult to identify because we aren't used to smelling them. That is why I brought some gravel to get you in the mood for smell, to get you in the mood for mineral smells. Okay, ready? Mineralities. Minerals in wine.
Go for it.
Okay. Minerals in wine are much harder to identify because we're not really used to smelling them. That is why I brought some gravel today to get you in the mood for mineral notes in wine.
Oh, Lord.
That was so
Maybe just pick up one rock.
Yeah, just one. Yeah. Okay. Are we sure we can't see this? Oh, I can pull it up now.
I can see that. I don't know why I can and I can't over there, but yeah.
Now?
That's good.
Okay. Minerals are more difficult to identify in wine because we aren't used to smelling them. Okay. All right. Minerals are hard harder to identify in wine because we really aren't used to smelling them. That is why I brought some gravel to get you in the mood for minerality in wine. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to do another one just in case?
Sure.
Okay. Minerals are harder to identify in wine tasting because we aren't used to smelling them. That's why I brought some gravel today to get you in the mood for minerality in your wine. Okay, whatever, you don't have to get me smelling it. In minerality, you pick up minerals, in wine tasting, you pick up minerals on the nose, but also on the palate. They come across as flavors and sensations, especially on the finish. Okay. All right. In a wine tasting, you pick up minerality on the nose and on the palate, especially on the finish. That's enough. I adjusted it, but it's fine. Minerals come across as flavors as well as sensations, I'll say. Minerals come across as flavors as well as sensations. Okay? The origin of mineral notes in wine is not 100% clear, other than, okay. All right. The origin of why we perceive minerality in wine is not 100% clear. Some of it has to do with winemaking and chemical changes. Some of it is due to the climate and the actual soil where the grapes are grown. That's a little awkward. Let me just read you that. The origin of mineral notes in wine is not okay. The origin of mineral notes in wine is not 100% clear. Some of them develop during the winemaking process, and others seem to be directly related to the soil and the climate where the grapes were grown. This is a very romantic concept called terroir. Oh. That is a very romantic concept called terroir, and we will have a whole episode on that coming up, so definitely stay tuned. Okay, moving right along. So what does minerality smell and taste like? Okay, now I'm gonna get a little poetic, guys, so bear with me, okay? So what does minerality smell and taste like? Now, this might be a beautiful B-roll segment, Bobby, when we go on a sensory journey, but I'm gonna try and do it off book, okay? Try to imagine because I'm telling them to close their eyes. They should not be looking at me reading the script.
Yeah.
No, just say, close your eyes. I'm gonna do it. Did something fall?
No.
Okay. Close your eyes for a second. Try to imagine an ocean breeze rustling the leaves of a grapevine. Salt collects on the leaves and in the soil. The wine in your glass is reminiscent of the seaside and leaves a salty finish. Okay. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes for a second. Try to imagine a salty sea breeze rustling the leaves of the grapevines. The salt water collects on the plants and in the soil, and this leaves a salty mineral note on your palate when you drink the wine. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the wine in your glass is reminiscent of the seaside. Actually, I want to do that too. Okay. Close your eyes for a second. Try to imagine. Okay. Close your eyes for a second. Try to imagine a sea breeze rustling the leaves of the grapevine. Imagine that sea salty air collecting on the leaves and the base of the plant and in the soil. The wine in your glass is reminiscent of the seaside, and this leaves a salty mineral finish. Romantic. Okay, open your eyes. Smell and taste your wine if you have it. Okay. Okay, open your eyes. Smell and taste your wine if you have it. So there. Okay. This is very poetic, but it happens all the time. If you have sea salt at home, you can stick your nose in the jar or mix them up with water and smell that, or have an oyster. Okay. Okay. This seems very romantic, but it happens in wine, especially white wine, all the time. If you have some sea salt at home, grab that, mix it up in some water, or even try eating an oyster. Okay. Imagine the sidewalk after a summer shower. Okay. Here's another one. I have to say, okay. Imagine the sidewalk after a summer rainstorm. Can you taste or smell that? Wait, hold on, let me get this. It's okay if you can't. This takes practice. That's why I brought a big bowl of rocks. That's why I brought a bunch of rocks today. Okay. Imagine the sidewalk after a rainstorm. It's okay if you can't. That's why I brought a bunch of rocks today to taste. Brought a bunch of rocks. Okay. Imagine the sidewalk after a rainstorm. It's okay if you can't. That's why I brought a bunch of rocks today to help you train your nose. This is what we call, that smell of wet pavement is something, okay. That smell of wet pavement is what we call stony minerality. Should I do that one all together? Okay. Try to imagine the cement, try to imagine the sidewalk after a summer rainstorm. It's okay if you can't. That's why I brought these rocks to help train your nose. This smell of wet cement or wet limestone is what we call stony minerality. Okay? In addition to salt, other examples of, I'm pretty sure I needed the hand weight today. Okay, we're moving right along. In addition to salt, other mineral notes, flint or gunpowder, slate, whetstones, graphite, petrol, and metal. Okay. In addition to stones, okay, salt and stones. Okay. In addition to salt and stones, other mineral notes include petrol and sand. What the hell? I just said slate, flint, gunpowder, slate, graphite, petrol, and metal. I can list a few. Okay. In addition to salt and whetstones, other mineral notes include slate and flint and gunpowder and even metal. Okay, that's fine. Okay, flint, gunpowder. Okay, then we're going to have a title screen, so that's fine. The good news is you probably do know what these things. Okay. The good news is you probably do know what these things smell like. You just need a reminder. Is that okay?
Yes.
Sulfur and limestone are at the heart of a lot. Okay. Sulfur and limestone are at the heart of a lot of these. Sulfuric is not a very nice, pleasant way. Okay. Sulfuric is obviously not a very pleasant way to describe wine, but just keep that idea in the back of your head. If you break a piece of chalk in half, that's a mineral note. I don't have chalk with me today. If you've got a piece of chalk, break that in half, that's a mineral note. Do you have one of those do you have a pumice stone? If you scrape the edge and get it wet, okay. Do you have one of those pumice stones in the shower? Press pause, go get it. When you get back, scrape the edge, get it wet, and smell it. That's a volcanic mineral note. There's another mineral note. Okay, we say volcanic minerality. Some wines, especially in southern Italy, are made with grapes growing on the slopes of volcanoes. I said that's a volcanic mineral note. I didn't. I was making a note here. That's volcanic. That's volcanic minerality. I'm going to say a lot of wines are made, I'm skipping the Italy part, are made from grapes growing on the slopes of volcanoes or where volcanoes used to exist thousands of years ago. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm editing so I can give this to you. Or where volcanoes existed thousands years ago. Okay. Many wines grow on the slopes of active or inactive volcanoes or on soils where volcanoes used to be active thousands of years ago. All good?
Yeah.
Felt like I had hair on my mouth. Is it okay?
I did not see it.
Flippy.
Over here? Moving right along though with minerality. This is very didactic, lots of points. But it'll be good because between this footage, some other stock footage and titles and rocks, it'll just be like point, point, point. This is minerals. So this one actually, I think this won't be a boring one. Okay, I won't touch it.
Actually, I'm going to check out everything. Yeah.
Okay. Think of what you smell after fireworks. Lighting a match is similar. Flint or gunpowder. Think of what you smell after fireworks go off or light a match. That's a flinty smell. Okay. Lighting a match is similar. Okay. Okay. Think of what you smell after fireworks go off. That's flint. Lighting a match is a similar smell. Got it? I'm going to do it again.
Slightly to your right, just slightly. Or, yeah.
This way?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Think of what you smell after fireworks go off. That's flint. Lighting a match is similar. Okay. Graphite is the smell of sharpened number 2 pencils. Back to school sense memory, anyone? Bordeaux is famous for having graphite notes. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay. Graphite is the smell of freshly sharpened number 2 pencils. Back to school scent memory, anyone? Bordeaux wines, red and white, are famous for having graphite notes. Okay, moving right along, powering through. Have you ever smelled your hands after lifting weights at the gym? Oh shit! I've been shooting this whole time. After 1.5 days, we are finished shooting episode 1. I'm feeling it. I'm in my element now. I'm sorry I have to take off this gorgeous dress, though. All right. Okay. That's it for today, guys. I hope you've got something nice to eat with that Barolo, or at least some good company. Please feel free to ask me in the comments what to pair with your wine. Write to me the vintage, the wine you're drinking, and I'll give you some suggestions. Check you later.
That was cute.
Was the check you later awkward?
Yeah, I like it. It's fun.
Should I give you one last one? Check you later. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe.
And enroll.
And enroll.
It's free.
Okay, I'll do one more time. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you've got something nice to eat with that Barolo, or at least some good company. You can always ask for suggestions. Oh, so close. Okay. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you've got something nice to eat with that Barolo, or at least some good company. Feel free to write to me in the comments if you want some suggestions. Tell me the vintage, what wine you're drinking. I'll give you some food pairing ideas. And don't forget to subscribe and enroll. The links are down there. Check you later.
Both of those were great.
Are they okay?
Excellent. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, good. It's not just because you're hot and want to take a break.
No, that one was better. The check you later was a little bit.
Check you later. I mean, it felt okay to me. I mean, I do have to seem natural. Mostly, the important thing, it can sound weird as long as it sounds natural. Like, you need some time to find something to smell, press pause. I'll wait. Did that feel okay?
Yeah.
You don't seem convinced.
I think one of those was fine. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, no?
I did.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we get a yes. Now, do whatever it takes. Now, whatever you have, get in there close. You might have to cut it or squeeze it. So, I think I can do this, and I can do another cut. I'm gonna say, take. Oh, why did I cut my security skirt? Okay. That's done. All right.
Ready?
Ready to go. Okay. Rolling? Okay. Now, once you have it, get in there close. You might have to cut it or squeeze it, anything you need to do to release those aromatic volatile compounds. I skipped forward on the science. I want to redo it because it's volatile aromatic compounds.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to do it again. Okay. Ready? I might have to do shake it or squeeze to release the scent. Okay. Thank you. All right. Once you have it, do whatever it takes to get those aromas released out into the air. You might have to cut it or squeeze it, whatever it takes to release the scent. Okay? Now, you've seen you've seen people swirl their wine glass. This is why. Do you want any B-roll of swirling white wine?
Oh, well,
Or you do-
how
we'll
about-
do
how
that
about
after.
We'll do that after too.
Perfect, that makes sense. Okay, then we can make sure the glass is clean. We're gonna have some graphics, so don't try not to get bored during the science part, okay? And this I've explained a million times, so I hope that I do not need the screen. And this is when I'm gonna get to the sucking in close. But first, okay. All right, ready?
Yep.
In order to reach our brains and the olfactory receptors, sorry, this is so horrible. Okay, this is the cameras. Okay. In order to reach our olfactory receptors, aromas travel in what are called volatile aromatic compounds. And we're gonna have the dictionary style for the explanation of volatile, okay? The word volatile actually comes from the Latin for to fly. So these aromas are literally flying up our noses. Good? That's
On the magic
natural.
school bus.
Okay. What? What?
I said get on the magic school bus and it'll go right in your nostrils.
Oh, I know, it should. We should do a magic school bus. Can you animate that for me? Get on the magic school bus. Okay, I'm gonna say, so I'll just do that volatile things. Ready?
Yeah.
So volatile aromatic compounds are literally flying up our noses. So do whatever it takes to get them there. Then get in close and take short, intense sniffs. You may not necessarily do this out in public, but when you're learning to smell, this is the best trick.
Awesome.
Okay? Now, oh, and actually I'm smelling the wine, but I should be smelling this because I'm talking about learning grapefruit. Now, get in there close. Okay, now, okay, this is a funny line I wrote, so I'm gonna deliver it well. All right, I'm getting close. Okay. Now, get in close. Take those short, intense sniffs and close your eyes. What does this remind you of? Does anything come to mind? Any particular memories? Maybe this is the first time you're actually smelling grapefruit, and for the rest of your life, the scent of grapefruit will remind you of that weird wine girl on the internet. I'm fine with that.
That's
That's funny.
that might.
Was it good?
That was good. That was a good comparison.
I mean, that's really how you have to do it.
For that.
I mean, should we do it again, or do you like that?
No, that was good. That
Okay,
was perfect.
the weird wine girl on the internet. Yeah, that, I didn't want to be a dorkable, but I had to feel something about being
Yeah, we
weird.
need humor in there.
People like that thing. Okay, it
Adorable.
doesn't matter. Okay, make an association. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you think of. Just make an association. You can use anything you have around the house. Oh, did you bring the leather jacket?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's see if we can make this work. If we can't, it won't happen. But the idea is, I thought it would be funny if someone threw a leather jacket at me, because I'm basically saying, the point, it doesn't matter. Make an association. The point is to make it, you can use anything you have around the house. Don't stop until you smelled everything in your kitchen, and then head to the closet. That old leather jacket, smell that too. I thought
I'm
it would
sure
be.
this is fake leather,
It
but
doesn't
we'll
matter.
just.
I was just see, why don't I do it doesn't matter, yes, because I can say it doesn't matter, the point is to make an association. Start with everything in your house, don't stop until you've smelled everything in your kitchen, and when you finish your kitchen, go to your closet. Don't stop until you've smelled everything. Close your eyes, have someone test you. When you finish in the kitchen, go to your closet. That old leather jacket, smell that too. That old leather jacket, as I said, it's been hanging around. That old leather jacket hanging up in the hall, smell that too. So if I'm like, when you're finished in the kitchen, go to your closet. See how long it takes? Like you can just throw it, you can throw it at me and I'll try to catch it. If I catch it, that's cute. If it hits me, it might be cute too. So just, when I say, when you finish in the kitchen, head to your closet. Actually, when I say kitchen, when you hear me say kitchen, throw it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just
Okay.
do, this is just a practice, but if,
Okay, we'll film it just in case something goes.
just in case it works, and then,
Alright.
alright, so.
3, 2, 1.
When you finish in the kitchen, smell your closet. That old leather jacket that's hanging in the hall, smell that too. That can work.
That was pretty smooth.
That
I
was
caught
really
it.
smooth.
All right, cool. That works. So we can, we'll do it again. Because I have to first say,
That was good.
It doesn't matter. That's a good dynamic moment. Okay, that's a pattern interrupt. Okay, it doesn't matter. The point. Okay. Are you ready? Going?
Yep.
Make an association. It doesn't matter what it is. Now, start smelling things all around your house. Don't stop until you finish smelling everything in your kitchen. Then, head to your closet. That old leather coat that's been hanging around forever, smell that too. Close your eyes, have someone test you. This is how we learn to smell.
Wonderful.
Did it work?
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Oh, and then I have to say, then go outside, and I say, go outside and do the same thing. When you pass a flower shop, stop and smell the roses. Literally. Pay attention. Make an association. Should I wander a little bit over? Should I walk over here or not? Or,
Yeah, we could.
I mean, I'm just thinking, I just think when you go to the flower shop, smell the flowers. What if I did this?
I could just get B-roll of you smelling flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Just splice it in.
You want to just do it right? Oh, you want it right
Or
here?
you want to be holding it while you say the statement.
Or wherever's easier. Yeah, you're
Oh.
right. Would it be cooler if it was not in the same place when you get the B-roll?
Yeah, it would be cool. I mean,
We could just do it when we do the wine. And the
yeah, let's get B-roll of it,
Okay.
but you can say it here.
Yeah. Then go outside and do the same thing. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right. Then go outside and do the same thing. When you pass a flower shop, stop and smell the roses. Literally. This is how we learn to smell. Stop, smell, make a memory or an association. The only way to train your nose is to seriously start smelling. The only way to train your nose is to seriously start smelling. Okay? We've got that. Moving right along. The more you practice, the more you start to notice scent notes in the world around you. And one of these days, those scent notes are going to show up in your glass. All right, so.
Let me fix this then.
Your eyelashes look long. Are they not? And they're very beautiful. Do you have to curl them or wear mascara?
I just wear mascara.
Good lashes. Oh, it's
Thank you,
so
Mom.
rare to find, so rare to find good natural lashes. Nowadays, everyone's extending. And I noticed yours look natural to me. Okay.
They are, you can pull them.
All right. The more you, ready?
Yep.
The more you practice, the more you will start to recognize scent notes in the world around you. And one of these days, they're going to show up in your wine glass. Stop. Now we have the Sauvignon Blanc tail. I brought a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc because we're only at the beginning, but this is a great exercise. If you've got some grapefruit or other citrus fruit, if you've got some grapefruit and a bottle of this wine, see if you can detect those notes in the glass right now. Okay, so, Childless Green Sauvignon Blanc. I brought a Sauvignon Blanc. I know we're only at the beginning, but this is a great exercise. If you've got some Sauvignon Blanc, try this. Smell the grapefruit, if you've got it, and smell the wine. See if you can find a connection. See if you can notice it. No, that's fine. More B-roll, maybe, whatever, one name. Sauvignon Blanc comes from Touraine, which is the Loire Valley. Touraine, Sauvignon. Okay. This is very prominent grapefruit notes. Okay. Ready? I'm going to hold the wine up again.
Yeah.
Okay. This particular Sauvignon Blanc comes from Loire in France in the Touraine appellation, and it has very, very distinctive notes of grapefruit. Now I have to say, there's a world of Sauvignon Blanc out there and a world of scent notes, including, okay, in the world of scent notes, but I'm not, now for you, filmmaking-wise, there's a long list, which I thought might be cool if we listed them, because there's so many. Like it could, like a title screen could come. See, there's a ton.
Yeah, and you can just read these.
I can
Like,
read
you
them.
can just hold the script and we'll just put a list on the screen.
Yes, I think so too, because I thought it would be cool if they just
Yeah.
sort of popped up. And it'll either be
Yeah, we can
either-
pop it up over B-roll or whatever, but you can just read
Okay.
the script and read.
Okay.
Just by the microphone.
Oh, right here? Like
Yeah, well,
directly
you can
under
hold
it?
this. You can hold the script. Up.
Okay. I still have to say there's a world of Sauvignon Blanc out there. Did I already say that? And a world of scent notes, including, that's fine. Including,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna be on the screen and then I'll just grab it. There is a world of Sauvignon Blanc out there in the world. Sorry. There's a world of Sauvignon Blanc out there and so many notes. including lemon, lime, grapefruit, gooseberry, white peach, kiwi, starfruit, lemongrass, grass, gravel, bell pepper, basil, pineapple, green apple, and more. Okay.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And a whole world. Well, you know what we could also do? I could just say there's a world of Sauvignon Blanc out there with all different and a world of scent notes. If it seems to be awkward, I can also just stop it there and not say including. I'll just say there's a world of Sauvignon Blanc out there with a world of scent notes.
Great.
Okay. Don't forget to tell me about your. All right. Now I'm gonna come back and be like, did you smell the grapefruit? Tell me about. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So did you smell grapefruit in your Sauvignon Blanc? Tell me about your experience in the comments below. If you didn't have Sauvignon Blanc, tell me what you did drink today.
You said that really fast.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
All right, and I think I'm going to end with, and don't forget to subscribe and enroll. See you next Thursday. All right, I'll do it again?
Yep.
Okay. So, did you smell the grapefruit? Did you smell grapefruit in your Sauvignon? Did you drink something besides Sauvignon Blanc and smell grapefruit, or not? Whatever happened for you today, tell me all about it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, and definitely enroll. This way, you can stay up to date with us and drink and smell what we're drinking and smelling next Thursday. See you then. Cheers. Do I need to do a walk-off?
You can do, well,
Should we grab the ending again?
yeah.
Because we're done. We just basically did another one. How long did it take us?
Exactly an hour.
Wow. And this was a sciencey one, guys.
Yeah.
The next one is, they're all a little bit boring, but they're not going to be boring when Bobby's done editing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Should we do you want, like, just so I have a different viewpoint? Like,
Sure.
I don't know. So did you smell the grapefruit?
Yeah.
So did you smell grapefruit? Did you smell it in your Sauvignon? Did you smell, okay. Oh my God, sorry. I just noticed I was rolling.
Yeah, it's 64, so
Oh, yeah. This is crazy. You can do it. Watch this. This is the new type of lens for visual, man.
Oh yeah.
This dress looks so good against this wood.
Did you?
Yeah. That's what I noticed.
You probably think tripping. I think you should walk in from
Okay.
there.
After 1.5 days, we are finished shooting episode 1. I'm feeling it. I'm in my element now. I'm sorry I have to take off this gorgeous dress, though. All right. You can do your thing. Are you ready to start identifying notes in wine? We are about to get nose deep in Moscato. I wish I could do like a snarl, but I can't do that.
Like a
Snarl?
thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Acidity, bar acidity. Hey, we're all down at Acidity Bar. Why don't you guys come meet us? I would never call that a bar.
The bar acid.
Bar acid. Welcome to Bar Acid.
We already did the shirt video.
You did it?
Yeah, we did.
Wait.
The earth tones video with the mushrooms.
Oh, yes, that should, well, yes. Well, there's acid and there's magic mushrooms, so we could have done a mushroom.
They're
We could have
not
done
the
a
same
mushroom.
thing.
Okay. I'm gonna just tell you, oh, here's my little CTA. Right, I got it. Okay, fix this shit. This is really good Barbera, by the way. I splurged. Okay.
1, 2, ready, rolling.
Acidity in wine tasting is as much a flavor as it is a feeling. It's as much about taste as about texture. Sorry.
You know what?
Do I look funny?
I'm just noticing this.
What?
Tables are farther apart than they used to be, which
Oh.
is fine. You look good, but you can't see this table
Oh,
at
let's
all.
move this way.
Well, that's, oh, careful, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Well, I think we just set that one up, like, you know. That's good.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I like to be sandwiched between
Did
two
we walk
restaurants.
in yet?
No. Did I walk in on the last one?
You did on the last one.
Okay. In my
Like
script is
17
hidden?
times. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Acidity in wine tasting is as much about taste as as much about, what the fuck is that line? I wrote it. Taste as it is about texture. Okay. And ready?
Yeah.
And I had the wine, by the way. Acidity in wine tasting. Sorry, that was too much. Acidity in wine tasting is as much about taste as it is texture. Whereas tannins, which we'll talk about in the next episode, is more of a feeling than a flavor. I know that can get confusing, but that's why I'm here. As usual, please do not hesitate to ask me any questions in the comments section, and I will check them every day and get back to you. That's fine. Okay, so how do we talk about acidity, and what does that mean for your wine? So how do we talk about acidity, and what does that mean for your wine? Okay, I'm gonna grab a lemon with my awkward right hand, okay? Okay. Think of lemon juice, the way it tingles on the tip of your tongue and the edges of your tongue. Better yet, grab a slice of lemon and put it there. If you need a second to get a lemon, press pause, I'll wait. Let's do that one more time. Okay. So how do we talk about acidity in wine tasting? What is acidity? Think about a lemon or lemon juice, the way it tingles the tip of your tongue and the sides of your tongue. Better yet, get a lemon and slice it and run it along the edges of your tongue. If you need a pause to get a lemon, that was awkward too, sorry. I just want it to feel very natural.
Yeah,
Because when I do this myself, it's much more natural. Okay. So how do we talk about acidity in wine tasting? And so how do we talk about acidity? What does that mean for your wine? So how do we talk about acidity, and what does that mean for your wine? What is that? How do I actually start? Think of lemon juice. Okay. So how do we talk about acidity, and what does that mean for your wine? Think of lemon juice, the way it tingles the tip of your tongue and the sides of your tongue. Better yet, grab a lemon grab a lemon slice, press pause, I'll wait. Sorry, I'm doing it one more time. It's so close. So how do we talk about acidity, and what does that mean for your wine? Think about lemon juice, the way it tingles the tip and sides of your tongue. Better yet, grab a lemon if you need to go. Oh God, this is a cursed moment. Do you think I can just start with better yet, grab a lemon?
Yeah.
Or think of lemon juice? I'll start with think of lemon juice.
Yeah.
Think of lemon juice, the way it tingles the tip and sides of your tongue. Better yet, get a lemon, slice it. If you need to press pause, I'll wait, but this is really the best way to experience acidity. Good, good. It's natural? All right, grab some citrus. For those of you who have a lemon, because you're enrolled, hint, hint, you should all be enrolled. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay. For those of you who have a lemon, because you're enrolled and you knew we would be talking about acidity, hint, hint, you should all be enrolled. Click the link. Put it on your tongue. See how it feels. Okay. Do you need me to do that again? Rest it on your tongue.
Yeah.
Wait, should I do it again?
Yeah, do it again.
For those of you who have a lemon, because you knew we were talking about acidity in day 10, because you're enrolled, hint, hint, the link is down below, grab that lemon and rest it on your tongue and see how it feels. Did you get that?
Yeah,
Do you want to
I didn't
like,
know you were about to react or something to how it felt. Yeah.
did I react?
No, I mean, no, it was pretty, yeah. Yeah.
What does look like? I mean, how does this look? Is it a lot of my body? What do I see?
This is the frame.
How am I standing? It feels like more of my body than usual. Are you sure? It's the same. It was like, I guess I have to walk.
Oh, slightly. No, go back there. Yeah, let me see it again.
I also just see a pink blob, which is scary to me.
It's not a blob.
About what we had. It's about the same focal length.
Okay, and then so I'm going to say, are you ready to start? Are you ready to start identifying notes of wine right now? Are you ready to start identifying notes of wine right now? Because we are about to be nose deep in Moscato. We are about to get nose deep in aromatic wine.
All right.
Ooh, aromatic wine. Yeah. Snarl. Okay. I think. Cheers. Is that bizarre looking?
No, that was good.
It was good.
It's good?
Yeah.
All right, do you want to, all right, let's do it. Let's go to the intro. Unless you need me to say, I'll see you. What about this, Bobby? Look, I'll see you next time.
Yeah, do that.
I think I need to reel them in.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to jump out of the screen, I definitely wrote an episode where I say, don't worry, I won't jump out of the screen. This is not the ring. But I think that's later on. Okay. I'll see you. Okay. All right. So, oh, I forgot to say, and let me know, please let me know what you're tasting in the comments. Your input will make me a better teacher.
Okay.
I forgot to say that. And please let me know what you're tasting, and if you have any questions, in the comment below. That will help me be a better teacher. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Bingo.
Cute.
Okay, intro, power hour, and thumbnail. We'll set this guy up here.
And then we're also doing
Yeah.
thumbnail for the red dress.
If we have, we have. I'm feeling good. That's good. I'm sorry you're all sweating. Moscato is not very, I think it wasn't stored very well, unfortunately. It doesn't, it's sort of lost its, bring it in tight and make me look young and skinny. Colors of wine. Yay. Okay.
All right.
So good.
Those actually might even.
This looks good. I like this dress. I thought it might not be flattering, but I think it is. We'll see. How are you doing?
Good. We're rolling.
Oh, all right. Welcome back to DiVino Wine School. I'm Annie Shapiro, certified sommelier and the founder of DiVino. Welcome to day 3, colors of white wine.
Cool.
Is that good? I did say welcome twice. I should say today is day 3 because I said welcome back.
Yeah.
So let me do it again. Do a little, I want a hand on the hip. Ready?
Go.
Welcome back to DiVino Wine School. I'm Annie Shapiro, certified sommelier and the founder of DiVino. Today is day 3, colors of white wine.
Awesome.
Okay, now the last one is, I made these videos to share my expertise and my experience with you wherever you are in the world. So let's get started. And then I walk wherever you are in the world. You. Which arm looks better? Wherever. You? I did have my hand on this hip, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the one. It's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger pump you up. No, it's not a no. Again, you guys too young. Okay. All right, ready?
Mhm.
I made these videos to share my expertise and my experience with you, wherever you are in the world. So let's get started.
Perfect.
That was good.
Thanks. Are we done?
Yeah, I
Is there
mean, that when we
anything
got to
else
the
we need?
JPEG, the thumbnail.
Oh, God, yes. Okay. I'm gonna try the whole thing, but you'll get enough to work with for this one, but here we go. Side note, try to smell some wood this week. It's as easy as cracking 2 sticks in half. Go outside, pick a dead one off the ground, and then rip one off a tree. Sorry, tree. Then compare the two. You should also go take a stroll through the lumber aisle of your hardware store, or even just smell the wall at your local restaurant. This one smells a little bit like paint. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay. And crack. Whoosh. Today's episode is short and sweet, just like me. Most of the time. Stay here for some sugar. This video is all about sweet versus dry wine.
That was good.
Did that feel genuine?
Yeah, I like that.
I have to convince Bobby's wife.
Yeah, no, I think that one could work.
Okay.
She's a YouTube judge.
Yeah. No,
I'll give you one word just for kicks. You can always
always
cut and paste them.
overseeing
You
my
can cut and
edits.
paste my joke. Okay. Today's episode is short and sweet, just like me. Most of the time. Stay here for some sugar. This video is all about sweet versus dry wine. It'll do. All right. Intro. Intro. Welcome back to DiVino Wine School. I'm certified sommelier. I'm Annie Shapiro, certified sommelier. I'm honored to be your guide. I'm going to skip that part. I'm going to say, and your guide on this 21-day introduction to wine tasting. Today is day 9, sweet versus dry wines. I can do that. And I can cut the Sprite. I've still got Sprite. That's cool.
Yes.
Okay. Hello again. I'm Annie Shapiro, certified sommelier, and pleased to be your guide on this 21-day introduction. Sorry. Did I skip something? Certified sommelier. Oh, that's it. Okay. Sorry. Wine's all good. Stop. Stop and smell. Stop and smell the flowers. Today I'm going to teach you the most important thing about wine tasting, how to smell. That's the hook.
Perfect. All right. 3, 2. Stay right there. Okay. 3, 2, 1, action.
Stop and smell the roses. Literally. Today I'm going to teach you the most important thing about wine tasting, how to smell. Get one more?
Excellent.
Ready? Stop and smell the flowers. Today I'm not going to, did I say stop and smell the roses? Stop and smell the roses? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Stop and smell the roses. For a second I didn't know if I said flowers. Okay.
Oh.
Stop and smell the roses. Literally. Today I'm going to teach you the most important thing about wine tasting, so don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Something like that. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Stop and smell the roses. Literally. Today I'm going to teach you the... Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Acidity. This is... Okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1, action.
You know that feeling in wine? Oh wait, no, sorry. There's no cute way to make there's no way to make There's no way to make this look cute on camera. Okay. There's no way to make this look cute on camera. But you know that feeling in wine that makes your mouth pucker up like this? That's tannins, and we're talking about tannins today. Today we're talking about them today. But that's more or less what we're doing.
I feel like when you start hearing you say that, there's no cute way to do this on camera.
There's no cute way to do this.
I don't know. It's like I don't get the feeling that you're leading. I don't know. For some reason, I don't get the feeling that you're leading with something. It's almost like you have to say something after you do it. That like that was awkward, or there's no cute way to do that.
Well, if I look straight at the camera and say, there is no way to make this look cute on camera, but you know that feeling? Like,
Okay.
do you think it's a tone of voice thing?
I don't know. Maybe it's the hair.
Let me stop moving my hair.
Because as soon as like bam, you see it and you're going like this.
I'm gonna stop moving my hair.
Yeah.
Maybe like, I just needed to look like I was being embarrassed. Okay?
Yeah.
So, see how this feels. There is no way to make this look cute on camera. But you know that feeling when oh, sorry, so close. There is no way to make this look cute on camera. But you know that feeling in wine that makes your mouth pucker up like this? That's tannins, and we're talking about them today.
It's just so anticlimactic. I feel like it's so nothing that like I don't even know why I'm
Interesting.
getting into this one. But I feel like since you say that, and then it's also it's like nothing.
Because how do we?
Or maybe if you started like that, like all of a sudden it cuts to you and you're like, that's tannins. There's no way to make that look cute on camera.
If we do it quick, so I don't look too crazy. Okay, we could start like that, and I'm coming.
I have it
What
that
if
way.
I'm like? There is no way to make that look cute on camera. But you know that feeling in wine that makes your mouth pucker up? That's tannins, and
Yes.
we're talking about them today.
That makes sense to me.
Okay, I'll do it really quick. I just sort of got a take, actually.
Yeah.
We have reached the finish line. Don't panic, not our finish line. We still have 8 lessons left. I'm talking about the wine's finish today. Are you ready to start identifying notes of wine right now? Stick around because we are about to get nose deep in aromatic wines. Welcome back to DiVino Wine School, Day 7, Aroma Part 1. Eyes alive. Get ready to talk about colors of white wine and what that means in wine tasting. Welcome back to DiVino Wine School. I'm Annie Shapiro, certified sommelier and the founder of DiVino. Today is day 3, colors of white wine. Rosé all day? Day 18, that is. Put on your rose-colored glasses and pour yourself something pink, because today we are learning all about rosé. Tasting rosé can be a little bit trickier since the winemaking techniques vary so much. Anyone here like to drink their dessert? Well, stay with me because I'm about to teach you the definition of dessert wine and how to talk about it. Today we have a super sweet episode dedicated to dessert wine. I think all the barbecue's gone to my hips. I'm feeling really body conscious today. But that's cool because today's episode is all about the body and wine tasting. Hello everyone! Today's episode is brought to you by the color red. So stick around to learn more about the colors of red wine. Color and opaqueness are great clues as to what's coming in the glass. Grab your glasses, DiVino Wine School is in session. Stick around because today I'm going to teach you the ultimate 4 steps to wine tasting. How to taste wine step by step. Today's lesson is intense. I hope your noses are ready to work because we are about to learn techniques to describe complexity and intensity of aroma. Welcome to Day 8, Intensity and Complexity. Everybody drinks wine, no matter who you are. I created 21 Days to Wine as a beginner's guide to wine tasting, but also as a chance to share my philosophy that wine can be as extraordinary as it is an ordinary part of every day, for anyone. Are you ready for a lesson on acid? I hope so, because today's episode is all about acidity and wine tasting. Stick around to learn more. Today is Day 10, all about acid. Let's get started. Fire up your grills! We are pairing Kansas City barbecue with local wine today in an introduction to food and wine pairing. I'm wearing this apron because at the end of our lesson, we're going to pair Kansas City barbecue with a local wine. Stop and smell the roses. Today I'm going to teach you the most important thing about wine tasting, how to smell. DiVino Wine School is officially in session. Welcome to Day 2, Learn to Smell. I've got something for you to do right now to learn more about wine tasting, even if you don't have any wine. Intrigued? Well, stick around because today's episode is all about viscosity. Welcome back to DiVino Wine School. Today is Day 6. Today's lesson totally rocks. Stick around to talk about minerality and wine tasting. A whole new world, that's where we'll be. On Day 17, this video is dedicated to old world wines versus new world wines. Stick around. Hold on tight, we're about to pop some bubbly. Get ready to learn about sparkling wines. Welcome back to DiVino Wine School. I'm Annie Shapiro, certified sommelier and your guide on the multi-sensory adventure that is wine tasting. Today's episode is short and sweet, just like me, most of the time. Stay here for some sugar. This video is all about sweet versus dry wine. Today is day 9, and it's all about sweet versus dry wine. Who's ready for vacation? Stay right here because today is all about terroir and how wine tasting can take you to a land far, far away. I wasn't kidding about vacation. Wine tasting may be the next best thing to teleporting once you learn how to do it. There's no way to make that look cute on camera, but you know that feeling when you drink wine and it makes your mouth pucker up on the inside? That's tannins, and we're talking about them today. We have reached the finish line. Don't panic, not our finish line. We still have 8 lessons left. I'm talking about the wine's finish today. We are talking about the lasting impression after you swallow. Whew, that is strong. And you know why? It's a fortified wine. Stick around to learn more. The world of fortified wines is vast and fascinating.